Okay, so this is a tutorial on mass versus weight. So I will read this through. So you can see from this, we have the planet Earth and some satellite and a space walk gone awry, person floating out in space. And then down here, we see an apple and then um, a weight. So let's click on begin here. So mass and weight are not the same thing. Mass and weight are different quantities. And when we mean by quantities, we're talking about a number. Mass is the amount of matter an object contains. The size of an object does not determine its mass. A plastic foam block does not contain as much mass as a small lead block. So here we have a plastic foam block and there's an air gap in between. Particles are big, and a lead block, notice that the atoms are tightly packed together. If you were to look at this, like this is supposed to show us the atoms, you can see that they are spaced further apart in the plastic foam block, where the lead block, they're really close together. A bowling ball and a soccer ball are about the same size, but the bowling ball has more mass. The bowling ball contains more matter. So particles inside are closer together, where the soccer ball, they're further apart. Also, this has air inside. This is solid. The mass of an object contained remains constant. It does not depend on its surrounding. A 6.1 kilogram bowling ball on Earth has a 6.1 kilogram mass on the moon. The mass is the same, does not change with location. Weight is relative to the force of gravity acting on it. So weight of an object can change with location. If the force of gravity increases, the weight of an object increases. If the force of gravity decreases, the weight of an object decreases. The bowling ball has a weight of 60 newtons, and we use newtons in science class. So the bigger the number of newtons, the more weight it has. We use a scale and it usually says pounds, but in science we use newtons. On the moon, that same bowling ball pulls the scale down only to 10 newtons. So the gravity is 1/6 of Earth. So the masses are the same. Nothing has changed there, but the weights are different. The bowling ball has a weight of 60 newtons on Earth, but on Jupiter it's 152 newtons. Force of gravity on Jupiter is 2.53 times the gravity of Earth. So if you were to go to Jupiter, you would weigh 2.5 times more than you did on Earth. So the bowling ball has not changed its mass, but it changed its weight because of gravity. So comparing mass and weight. Earth, the mass 6.1, the weight 60 newtons. Moon, the mass of the bowling ball 6.1 kilograms, the weight is 10 newtons. In Jupiter, the mass is 6.1 kilograms, the weight is 152 newtons. Always remember, mass stays the same, weight can change with location. This concludes our demonstration.